So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching.
He's having a shot! And again! And it's a goal! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Las Palmas gain their reward with an early goal. Out to the left it goes. Stood up well to him there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Del Piero. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hesse. Pass is just off target. Rudiger. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Jong, quarter of an hour played. Now it's Del Piero, now it's Bruno Fernandes, and he's picked out the run. Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marquez does really well to win the ball there. Looking to go deep. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? That has found him in acres of space. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Las Palmas looking to pass their way through. And it's Hesse. Looking for options for movement. Half an hour played now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, he's found support out wide. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Israel truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that's definitely not his best. Knocks it into space. That's a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance, surely! Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hesse.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Hesse. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rudiger does well to get it back. And the first half is done. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bruno Fernandes. And they've got rid. And smartly reclaimed. Turns back here, probably the best option. Las Palmas finding their passes. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Marquez gets a foot in here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. He's onside. Nicely spread. Pings in across. Terrific header. Harmlessly behind. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here.
Israel clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Israel still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's delightful. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Jong can see things others simply cannot. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Into the channel. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
El dorsal 10.
So the manager can make a change
Será
for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 49. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well cleared. Back towards the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Some resolute defending there. Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21.
They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's a key interception.
Israel really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Big chance! Del Piero. Can he get it through? Aims beyond the defence. Nope. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pass somewhat off target. Can he spark a counter here? It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Tries to dink it through. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found the way through. Shoots! And he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquez. And there's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Rudiger. Spread it left. No goals as yet. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Santander look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Del Piero with the clearance. Great vision. And it's Canales. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. That could have... Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero, he's gone for goal! Canales, now he's off and running. Played into space out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Canales. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he thumps it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Swings in a... Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Threads one in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Van Bronckhorst. Good running, strong and purposeful. Canales.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Coming on the field.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway.
Israel have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Incoming delivery. Out to the left it goes.
Israel clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Endrick.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Del Piero. Israel come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Can he get on the end of this? Israel can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And that's put paid to a promising move. De Jong. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution.
In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Played back into the centre. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for the run. He's having a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been slung wide. Played into the middle. He's having a go! And he's there to get it away. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Israel, number 5.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 2.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Coming on the field.
Probing pass.
20,
Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Number 11.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitutions taking place.
Villa Libre! Marquez can get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Endrick, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel have their second corner now. Mbappe with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. And they win it back again. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nicely aimed pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that will be the final act. Israel have held on. They have doggedly sometimes... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Great vision. David Villa proves just a little bit too strong. Dani Olmo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Madrid. David Villa! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rashford. Rashford is onto this. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rashford, who's on a run down the left wing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now he's got space here. Yamal! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
He's fizzed it forward. Azar. And it's Azar. No goals as yet. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Kubasi.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Over to the left. Rashford. Looking to play him in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. No, it's come to nothing. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's intervened well there. That pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Foot in. Now it's Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost half an hour in now. Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard, he's found the way through. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Dani Olmo. Casado producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and the shot! Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Dani Olmo. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Rashford. And he's managed to get free. Balde has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. He's... Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Yamal. Barcelona have reclaimed it. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Villa. It's played through for him. Now it's Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Lewandowski! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
A slight... And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
12,
can now
el
introduce
11,
the first of their
el
substitutes.
dorsal 3, el dorsal 6, el
Incentive
dorsal
set
22,
and incentive met.
serán
Now they've got to take it on another
el
level.
dorsal 10, el dorsal
Alexander-Arnold,
15, el dorsal
Rafinha,
12, el dorsal 21,
and it's
el
Alexander-Arnold.
dorsal 16.
Bellingham. Quality ball. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the pass is intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Villa. Fermin. Out to the right. Rafinha. Casado. Spread out to the left. And this is Lewandowski. Balde. Oh, Red, nice interception. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, good spread. Rafinha. Azar. That's a sharp pass. Balde. Played out to the right. And Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Vias, he gets big! Oh, crossbar! Lewandowski is flagged offside. Kubasi. Balde. Casado. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Rashford. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rafinha. Lewandowski. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Casado. And this is Lewandowski. Shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a cute ball. Well, that's well seen too. And that has left him in a heap. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski. That's a shade optimistic. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Araujo makes the interception. Casado, played out towards the right wing. Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. David Villa. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And he is just ripping it up. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team.
And the finish! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that is that. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Bellingham, he's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Howson gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great vision. Oh, this is a face-to-face with shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. That is remarkable! goal, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Eder Militao. Played through into space. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Koundé. Rafinha. And it's Tchouaméni. He's looking wide. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Mbappe, incoming delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Balde. There's the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's the throw. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Balde. And now they can... He's tried one! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Spread it left. And it's Azar. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Goes for the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Knocks it into space. David Villa. That is a brilliant interception. Tchouaméni. That's a smartly directed ball. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Mbappe! Yes, it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Barcelona get the second half started. Now it's Villa. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Bellingham. And this is Lewandowski. They want to be quick to recover this. Balde. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And Rafinha threads one in. Well played, rush. Shoots!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Tchouaméni. Howson. Balde. And it's Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Balde. And it's Hazard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham running with the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's played forward. Hazard. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. Tchouaméni. Now it's Lewandowski. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good ball, good take. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni. And Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Hazard. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He can get that clear. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And the shots! It's anyone's ball now.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Hazard. Played towards the other side. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe! The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. Oh, what's he done? And the finish! We've got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Into the last 5 minutes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, super find. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. And we're done. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Ball's out once more. Good effort from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Referee's given a throw. Rafinha threads one in. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Azar. And this is Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Villa. Knocks it into... Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great vision. He's in a good position. Surely! Yes, it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 11. Villa.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's got Yamal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Shifted it to the flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass. This might spell danger. It's Lewandowski! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chouameni. Pedri. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Yamal purring. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shot a goal! And it's in! Again! Trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Balde, Pedri,
Habrá
Tchouaméni.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Yamal, now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. It's run loose here. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time. There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Azar. They want to be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouaméni and Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Bellingham. Has a shot! Sensational from Bellingham! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The second half off to a spectacular start. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good ball out wide. Can he finish? Rafinha. It's Lewandowski!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será sustituido
Well
por
played, that has
el
snuffed
dorsal
out the
7.
danger.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Throw it. And it's De Jong. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Could be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Levin tries a shot! Just off target.
Lewandowski is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
El dorsal 14, Hazard. El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por...
Looking for the run.
19.
Decent chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They've played it short.
Keep calm and carry on.
David Villa! And that is wildly off target. Koundé. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri, looking to play him in. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. He's found some space. And the shot! Should have equalised.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Applies the finish! He's got away with one there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8,
time for changes
el dorsal
on both
23.
sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 21. Forlán se va a
He
realizar
cuts
el
out
cambio
the
de
supply.
jugadores.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe played back into the centre. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Lewandowski! Pedri. Raul. Eder Militao. Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Lewandowski finds himself offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's that. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for it.
Rafinha! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Threads one in. Eder Militao. Rafinha. And Bronkhorst. Now it's come to nothing. Rafinha. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham running. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Just about within shooting range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski. And that should get the job done. Ambitious ball here. Lewandowski. Oh, that's ambitious. So we're still where we started right now. That is good strength. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. And this is Hazard, and he's managed to get free. It's Hazard! Oh, a very decent attempt. De Jong can see things others simply cannot. Tries to play it through. He's onside. Cross it. Big header! Oh, it's gone in! And he celebrates his 30th goal. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Pedri receives it in a good position here. Azar. And it's Azar. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Villa's cross. Oh, important interception. Chouameni, out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Azar. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's it's Azar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chouameni does really well. Here's a chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Lewandowski! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Villa, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres. Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Can he get it through? Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Chouameni, Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Bayer clears. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He shifted it to the flank, pass somewhat off target. And it's Pedri. Azar. Now, can they get him away? And the shot tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. Rudiger takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a pretty loose pass. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Chouameni, 60 minutes played. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, again, there's no way through. And he was quick to react.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to go deep. Nice interception, well timed. He's looking wide. And the counter is on, now then. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here, and the keeper couldn't hold it. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Marquez gets it away. And it's Pedri.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona can breathe again. Just. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 14, Hazard, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 16.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. That has been cut short. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's managed to get rid. Great defending, strong and determined. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one. And the shot! There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Koundé. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8. Será
Stern
reemplazado
test
por
this for the
el dorsal
endurance, for the
10.
character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Oh, super ball! That's an errant pass. And he's heaved it away. Fermin. Goes for the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's through, now is he in? It's Griezmann! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Corner number 3 coming up. Griezmann with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Fermin, this is promising. Driving on and making good progress. Marquez getting this one clear. A temporary retreat here. Rashford. Forlan providing an outlet on... And a chance! Oh, should have put that away. Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Vinicius Junior. Lopez.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Alvarez. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? De Jong. Nicely spread. And it's Rashford. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Balde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Alvarez. Well read, nice interception. Eder Militao looking to play him in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not the most accurate pass. Spread it left. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal out.
Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Well, nicely intercepted. Forlan has created one goal already. Marquez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Forlan. Fermin.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Lovely. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
The referee brings it to a close. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left.
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
David Villa is having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Such good technique.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Oh, just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Tries to pass it through. David Villa is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward, pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Foot in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pass somewhat off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Big chance! Van Bronckhorst. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's a sharp pass. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Knocks it into space. Pedri, real chance here. Now the ball climbs up big. Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
De Jong. Hazard does well to stand firm and defend it. Hazard. It's Hazard! Goes for a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Hazard really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hazard. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Marquez promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out wide. Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Camavinga. It's a good run down the right. Can he finish? There's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There was plenty of power on that. Pedri. De Jong. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Camavinga. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! De Jong. Finds himself... Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Madrid gifted a massive chance. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ball is over the line. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Brahim Diaz. And it's been played through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. De Jong. It's Pedri. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has not gone well. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Villa. That's the keeper's ball. Koundé stood up well to him there. David Villa receives it in a good position here. De Jong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. A heavy challenge. Van Bronckhorst. Here's a shot! And had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Strong running down that left flank. That's an errant pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. David Villa. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's being urged to shoot. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Brahim Diaz quietly revving up. Just about up to 75 minutes. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. And it's Pedri. Brahim Diaz. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Camavinga. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. Brahim Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's on his way, tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Danger averted for now. And here's Mbappe, shot a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
effort from distance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.